I truly enjoy coming to work every single day on this set.
I think we hit a lot of topics, and though we're funny about it, we slip in a message that people can really relate to.
It's a real depiction of what family life is like.
Family!
We're moving back to Columbus.
My baby! God has answered my prayer. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Tia Mowry Hardrick, you have your pick of anything you want to do. Family reunion comes across your desk. What makes you say, I have to do this project?
Because this is actually my life. A lot of people, they don't really know this, but my mom, she's very into the church. So a lot of what Madeir says, and who's played by the wonderful Loretta Devine, the family reminds me of growing up with my family.
Tell me about Madeir.
Well, you know, Madeir is the first lady of a Baptist church in Columbus, Georgia. Richard Roundtree plays my husband, who is the Reverend. We are a very faith-based home. And I raised my son, Mose, who is just the opposite. I don't think he's been to church in months.
A long time, yes.
And I find this out when he comes home with his new wife, which I have to get used to because her ways of doing things are just so different from the way I brought up my kids. And so it's an interesting story I think that people are going to love. I think that we're going to have people taking sides on, oh, that's the way I would do it. Oh, no, I would never do it that way.
Look at you, fitting into Jade's jeans.
Oh, these aren't Jade's. These are mine.
Oh,
I think they look cute.
sure, if you're dropping it like it's hot at a Nicki Minaj concert.
You have me literally cracking up whenever you're in a scene, but particularly opposite Tia Mowry Hardrick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I found out that Tia was going to be Coco, I was like, yeah. I nerded out on it. And then, you know, as soon as we hit the first scene, we started joking around in between takes, and we just got really, you know, close. And I think it just worked because she's kind of a goofball the same way I am. It feels natural kind of being in scenes with her. So, and we know how each other are. It's great. It feels nice.
This says fun and friendly Jade. But then this says sophisticated and approachable Jade.
Which says dressed and in the car, Jade?
Okay, my character is Jade. She is a quick-witted, very lovable person. She's kind of gotten to be her own person and play by her own rules. And all of a sudden, moving in with Madeir, things become a little new to her.
I'm Shaka. I'm the rambunctious, smart, and charming one in the family. And I'm the biggest prankster in real life and on the show.
Absolutely.
I am Mozzie, and I'm a very curious person, and I love my family very much, but me and my brother are always getting tangled in some kind of mess.
My character is Ami. She likes to read books, the Bible. She's like a small Madeir, except she doesn't like church.
That's
Remember, church starts at 8 a.m.
We don't go to church. Dad says we belong to Bedside Baptist.
Somebody better start praying before I forget I know Jesus.
Coco, the character that I play, she reminds me so much of myself.
Yes.
As a mom. You know, I'm very new age. They kind of say like the millennials, and the way I raise my children, it's not so traditional.
Like, give me an example.
I love to co-sleep with my children. So what that means is my son, he got out of our bed, meaning my husband and myself, our bed at the age of 4. And some traditional parents are like, oh my gosh, what about the cry out method? I don't want to do that. Another example is Coco, she lets her children choose their punishments, should I say. So when they get into trouble, we talk it out. You know, like, let's talk this out, and that's the way I am.
Right. The new school of discipline.
Yeah, the new school of discipline. That's the way I am in real life.
Ever since we moved here, your mother's been trying to tell me how to raise my kids, how to cook my food, and even how to dress.
Proverbs 14:30, don't hate playing.
I'm nothing like my character.
Nothing?
I've never had kids myself, so this is all acting. But the character sort of grows on you because we've done quite a few shows. And so now I find myself bossing the kids around offset. So
I hope you've been studying.
You need to teach me how you do that.
It's a gift, baby.
I don't really think there's a difference. I just am being me. You know, it's weird. There's no character development needed. Mose and I are, you know, both former football players, both kind of goofballs, both dads, enjoy a good time. And when it gets serious and to the discipline, I think that's the thing that we both kind of are parallel with.
I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the show.
The chemistry that we see on screen between the cast, it's electric. It's like you guys have been working together for years. What did you do when you first met with each other to say, like, let's bond, let's get the connection going?
I absolutely fell in love with Tia.
Yeah.
Tia is just a jewel. She screams your name whenever she's just Loretta. And you know, she makes you feel so special. And I can say the same thing for Anthony. He has so much charm and he's so gorgeous. There's nothing that Isaiah, CJ, and Jordan cannot do. And oh my God, Talia has an opera voice that no one has even heard yet. So they're just so gifted.
Snap the ends off while we engage in conversation. That's what the old folk call Snapchat.
Loretta gave really great advice where she told me that, you know, really care about what you're doing, take pride in your work, and really enjoy yourself. And Richard has so many stories from back in the day, so it's fantastic to kind of sit with him and outside of his trailer and hang out and talk and go to dinner. I'm just soaking it all in. I'm just taking it in. I love it.
I don't know if Loretta wants me to say this, but she has this amazing technique at like remembering lines. Say the word is like, get ready to go to school. She'll write down like G-R-T. Yeah, she'll put it down like on something and then like read it like that, and then she like memorizes it. It's incredible.
Tia Mowry Hardrick.
Yes.
I mean, she plays your mom on the show.
Yes.
What is it like
Love
when you're
her.
in a scene with her?
She's such like a mom in general, just like she's just so sweet and caring and like is always taking care of us and is always
She
like
loves her children.
She does.
I'm about to have a cry.
What has Tia done for you?
She has been very helpful for me. She's always done these nice things for me.
That's
so
sweet.
Black family magic is being together.
Sticking together.
And praying together.
We grew up watching you
Yeah.
and loving you.
Oh, thank you.
And you were the kid on the show.
I know!
And now you're the sophisticated mom on the show.
know.
Is that shift strange to you?
Yes, it is very strange, but what was so mind-blowing to me was when Jack A. Harry came on the set. She was a guest on the show, and I'm acting one-on-one with her, and I'm not calling her mom. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like crazy.
Your husband's such a talented actor.
Yes.
And we know your son has kind of got the bug a little bit.
Kind of. You know, he did an episode of Family Reunion.
That was my question.
Let me tell you, I was sweating bullets when he did the run-through, which is where all of the actors, you act out the whole script, and you're in front of really important people like Netflix execs, the creator, the writers. And if it doesn't hit, I'm telling you, I've seen it many times, actors get replaced, okay? And he freaking nailed it. Cut to, he has an agent and a manager already.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.